Yo, what is good, YouTube? And welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be building the best team possible with less than 100,000 MT in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. And y'all are going to see this team and the cards that I'm using, and I'm probably going to get a comment saying that I'm cheating because the majority of the cards on this team, 6 of the 10 players on this squad, are free players. With that being said, they are some of the easiest free players to get in the game, some of the most budget cards in the game as well. Pretty much all Sapphire and below. There's only one Ruby card on here, and his agenda is 20 fast break points. Like, these agendas are so easy to complete. You will complete them automatically, literally just by playing the game barely at all. So if you haven't completed these agendas, I literally don't know what to tell you. And I'm standing by it because it allows you to build a much better team if I use these free cards, because everybody should have these cards in their collection anyway. So with that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons and tons of my team content daily. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to go with Sapphire Gary Payton at the starting point guard position. One of my favorite point guards in the game because defensive PG is such a valuable thing to have. Kind of allows you to play on a lineup with no defensive liabilities if you want. 83 speed and excel, really great perimeter defender with super high lateral quickness and steal, amazing defensive badges, capable playmaker as well. He's not an incredible playmaker, and we do surround him with some decent playmaking, although I will say for 100K, it is hard to build an elite, well-rounded team. But his release is good, I will say that, and Booker dribble style is definitely very good as well. And overall, he's a very solid card. Like, Gary Payton's a great option at the point guard position, especially for free. Like I said, 5 steals to get that card. Another free card at the 2 is Eddie Jones, who literally requires you to make 2 threes and 3 layups in a game with a shooting guard, which again, if you haven't completed that by now, I don't know what you're doing. But anyways, if you want, you can just go knock it out in one triple threat game if you somehow don't have the card already. But 80 speed and excel, 84 shot 3, 80 driving dunk, 80 perimeter, 83 lateral, 81 steal, 80 plus in all of those key statistical areas. He's pretty well rounded card too. Got a couple of good finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive badges each respectively. And then release is good. Booker dribble style again is one of the better book dribble styles in the game. So the fact that both he and GP have that is really good. Will help them both out as a playmaker and make this team overall really, really solid in the backcourt for completely free. Robert Covington is at number 3, and while I'm not quite like Ty, where I think he's a top 10 card in the game, which I think is a bit absurd, Robert Covington is a card that I would feel 100% confident throwing in at the small forward position in a competitive game because he's going to defend and he's going to make shots. That's it. Release is very good. Jump shot is very capable, and he has a great 3-ball rating. And then defensively, he's versatile, athletic, and does a lot of things well. Not a great dunker, not super fast, not an insane all-around card, but defensive animations are phenomenal, and he knocks down shots at a super high level. That's really all you need. For 7,000 MT, he is the first player we're paying for, and he is a great, great option. Darvin Ham going to come in at the 4, another free card. 6 dunks in a game for Darvin Ham. Again, super duper easy to get, just like these first 2. 86 speed and excel. He is undersized to power forward, only 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, but he's got that very, very good speed, which helps. He's athletic, and then he's a decent interior and perimeter defender. Not too bad in either area. Hyper athletic, which is really, really nice as a screener and a roller to both catch lobs and then catch the ball and dunk. And his release is pretty nice. Overall, Darvin Ham, actually a really, really solid card at the power forward position. Our most expensive player by far, and the reason that I'm kind of exploiting these free players who are super easy to get anyway, is because I wanted to put really good player on this team. And yes, 100,000 MT squad builder, and I'm spending 63,000 MT of it on one player. I don't care. There's such a massive difference between Serge Ibaka and the Sapphire and below center options that I just want to make sure I get a solid center in this team. 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan, decent speed, can hit an open 3, really nice release, hyper athletic, and a very good defender, great on the interior. This is by far the best value center in the game right now, a card that I will hopefully get on my No Money Spent account within the next couple of episodes, and I think he's a very, very good option. The center position has a very nice release, super smooth. Overall, for the price, even at 63,000 MT, is just an absolute steal. Now, backup point guard, going back to the free cards, going to the Sidney Moncrief, who honestly massively impressed me, and I was very, very surprised by how good he was when I did gameplay with him, because he's actually really solid. His release is also absolutely money, which helps because he's only got a 57 shot 3. You probably want to put a 3-point shoe on him, but I actually feel like even without it, I can grind consistently with him, and with the shoe, will probably be absolutely cash, because that's going to give him a 3-ball higher than Giannis, and I'm cash with Giannis, and his release is phenomenal. Sidney Moncrief, so incredible defensively. He's very similar to Gary Payton in a lot of ways. Honestly, I will say not as good of a shooter on paper, but I do like his release a lot, and for free, I mean, I think he's actually a very, very justifiable card. At the 2, Yet again, another free card is going to be Marcus Smart. I just think when you can get a guy who can defend but also has a really nice release and a top dribble style, in my team, you don't want to pass that up. And Marcus Smart has a great release, is an elite perimeter defender, and can dribble a little bit with the true dribble style. So he's another phenomenal option as a free card. Again, just like Gary Payton, 5 steals total for Marcus Smart. If you don't have this card, I have no idea how. It's literally been out as an agenda for like over a month, and it's 5 steals total. So you literally don't play the game if you don't have the card. It's that simple. At the backup 3, again, kind of like Rocco, it's Jordan Walsh, another guy who I just feel like I can play in any competitive type situation and have no worries about at all. He's an emerald card, but it doesn't matter. He defends his butt off, and he can hit a wide open 3 at a very high level, has decent enough speed to keep up, and that's all that I need him to do. And he does that at a great level, which gets the job done for me. LaFonso Ellis is going to come in here at the 3. At the 4, I should say. If I could throw Nick Van Exel in here instead of Sidney Moncrief, I might, and I actually do have enough MT to where I theoretically could do that. Well, actually, no, I don't, because I'm right underneath 100,000 MT with this squad. But LaFonso Ellis is a power forward. He's only like 6'8", so kind of like Darvin Ham, is a bit undersized, but he's got a 6'11" wingspan. He's fast. He's a versatile defender, good on the interior and the perimeter. Can hit an open 3 and very athletic. With his duo with Nick Van Exel, he becomes a real beast. Gets Hoff Posterizer, a bunch of other badges, gold anchor, silver clamps, bunch of stuff. But even without it, he's still a capable defender and a very, very good finisher. Can hit an open 3 overall. Really nice card. But number 2 at the center position is going to be Marcus Camby. Budget center, release isn't very good, but he's got like mid-60 speed, mid-60 shooting ability. Good interior defender, capable dunker, pretty good size. He's basically by default the best budget center in the game. Doesn't exactly mean that he's an amazing card, but he is going to be the default budget center for the time being until we get a better Sapphire option, because I don't think Sabonis is that. But with that being said, this team is pretty good. I mean, considering 100,000 MT starting off this game, this is a really, really good squad. All of these agendas are so easy, by the way, for Gary Payton, Eddie Jones, Darvin Ham, Sidney Moncrief, and Marcus Smart. All of those agendas, incredibly easy agendas to complete. So if y'all are looking for something or a way to add some base cards to your team, I would definitely consider knocking all of those out. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.